What is up, boys? We are doing a little night video. Um, this is going to be a 10 to 15 minute YouTube video talking about how I dropped out of college. And I'm not going to endorse it, but I definitely think people should think about where their money is going. So, the reasoning behind this video is chapter 6 of Think and Grow Rich, specialized knowledge, and how college really just gives you the most general knowledge possible. And when I'm talking general, I'm talking like state schooling. Um, if anyone knows me, they know I went to Xavier University, a Jesuit college, for a year. And I can't lie, I loved the school. I loved the way that they approached teaching. But did I want to spend 40 grand a year to go there? No. No. And I transferred back home, New York, and I went to UB for a year. I'm not even going to get too deep into it, but yeah, state schooling. First of all, it's mostly free. And people are going to call me whatever they want to call me. I don't see the value. I don't see the value in it. Especially with what I'm trying to do. I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to create my own business. I want to sell a product or a service to people to help them grow as an individual, or give people a really sweet product like a t-shirt, hat, some type of clothing, maybe something even deeper, maybe watches, maybe, I don't know what I'm going to sell right now, and that's totally okay with me. I'm just happy that I'm building in public, because when I do find that winner product or service, we're gonna go to the moon, boys. We're going to the moon. Alright, so I got like basically a video production brief right now. I mean, like, low-key I could sell this to brands, but I like building it out for myself right now. So, like, people might call me like a guru, but I don't have that guru energy. I'm too real. I'm like radically transparent with people, and I think that rubs off onto people and they like it. I'm gonna continue to do it because I enjoy it, and I think if I want to create a business, I need to. That is a dump of a truck. That thing might not be on the road much longer. Stay safe out there, bro. I want to create a business or a product or a service through God. Like, I don't want to scam anybody. And if anybody ever were to say I scammed them, I would make it my goal to make it right. So that's one thing that I know. We're kind of getting off topic. The entire video is supposed to be about specialized knowledge. and how college doesn't really give you that specialized knowledge unless you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer. Like for me, I went for business administration and marketing. Um, Bro, they give you the most generalistic education on that stuff ever. They give you all the definitions, all the different ways of marketing. But it's your goal to specialize your knowledge. And that's something that college does not teach you at all. From the past year of just like reading a lot, trying different stuff on my own, I think I've built this type of specialized knowledge that Napoleon is talking about. And I'm really proud of myself for challenging myself and showing passion towards these things. But I'm not specialized enough yet. And I know that. I think it's the human. Like, as we grow older, we should always be trying to specialize our knowledge. No matter what. Like, if you're 20, if you're 30, if you're 40, 50, 60. And then you're pretty specialized by the time you're 60, I would hope. And then you can, like, be a wisdom guy and help out the youth. I mean, that's my goal. That's my goal, is to always pursue knowledge and continue to try to specialize my knowledge. A lot of people say, knowledge is power, but no, knowledge is potential. Knowledge is potential. Because if you are very smart and you don't go out there and do things, it's just potential. Because it's scattered. The knowledge is scattered. And that's what college does to people. It doesn't organize that knowledge that you truly want to know. You get topics about, I don't know, let me just run through some classes that I've taken. Econ. I've taken music classes. I've taken tech classes. I've taken marketing classes. I've taken calculus. All of which, by the way, I did well in. I'm not like some dumbass, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Specialized knowledge is directed through action. Action is power. The knowledge will come. I just need to break into a market that will propel me in abundance of money, helping others. I think consulting is something that I would be really good at. I've had friends tell me that I have inspired them, or I'm just a cool guy to talk to. But I don't know what I would really consult on. Would I be a life consultant? But like, I'm not there yet, so I can't be a life consultant. The proof is going to be in what I make on here and I build in public and all that. So we'll see. We'll see it. And a lot of reasoning behind what I want to do is because I've always been a YouTube guy. I've always watched YouTubers. And as I've grown older, I've realized that, like, these guys are not going to be able to make content at the same level when they start their families or they start new businesses or, yeah. Like, a good example for me is Demolition Ranch. I mean, I loved watching that guy's content. I wasn't really into all the guns and stuff. I just liked his talking style. He was really cool, down to earth, would blow up shit. That was pretty cool. His titles were always so unskippable. Like 50 cal gets shot into the ground. How deep is it gonna go? I watched that video. Or like 50 cal 2-mile snipe. Can we hit the target? But he made his content so personal that I loved it. And that's kind of what I want to do with my content style. Alright, so now we're just going to read like kind of the content brief because I got to keep this video on topic. I'm getting very ranty right now. Alright, so Hill's argument in chapter 6 of Think and Grow Rich is that universities mass produce general knowledge and it almost has no direct value. What creates wealth is specialized knowledge, organized around a clear purpose and executed through a plan. So I think I have my clear purpose down. I just don't have my packaging or my plan down. But that's going to develop. And I saved probably, not going to Xavier, I saved myself $120,000 in debt. And I'm proud of myself making that decision because I think I would be at the same level or worse if I was still there. I would definitely be not as motivated, passionate about what I do if I was still there. I was just accumulating general knowledge. Yes, I was meeting more people. I had more human connection with others. But I mean, you have your whole life to build relationships with people. I think it's really important that you try to figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life in those 4 years. And college really distracts you from doing a lot of those thinking hours and solo grinding hours because you're just studying for a curriculum that you didn't set, whereas I'm setting the curriculum for myself, if you know what I mean. And I'll go a little bit deeper into like what I've been doing the past year. I tried an AI business. I got a Google marketing certificate, which actually helped me a lot because now I know how to make websites. I know how to market at a general level, and it's helped my content creation a lot just by locking in for like 60 hours and completing that certification. I think the fact that I had to pay for it too made me want to complete it. I paid about $250 to $300 for the entire certification, which when you think about that, $300 to learn marketing at the generalistic Google level, that's incredible. You're not getting that anywhere else. I think you guys should look into Coursera. I'm probably gonna... Fuck! Holy shit. Yo, boys, it's getting too windy out here. Holy shit. Alright, we're going inside. Holy shit. Yo, I thought I just lost my phone. Alright, this might be better, anyways. Oh my gosh. That's staying in the video. Alright, well, we were cooking for like 15 minutes. That's incredible. It's gonna be like a 20-30 minute video. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna need to put the blanket underneath here so I don't hear my brother. That'll muffle it a little bit, I think. He's playing CSGO right now. But we're locked in. Alright. Let's lock back in. That messed me up for a minute. And I think I already got this point across. I was paying $40,000 a year to learn 5 different things that did not have anything to do with each other. Napoleon Hill called people like that knowledgeable but powerless. And here's the thing. College is great. It's very fun. And you're learning around people. And that helps a lot. But when you don't have a mesh of people on the same mindset as you, it didn't work for me. I had people around me that just kind of wanted to drink. And I liked that stuff too back then, but now I don't really. I like it here and there. Like, yeah, that part of college is fun. Don't get me wrong. Have fun while you're still a kid, but I'm the youngest of 5 boys. So I've always felt the need to be better than every single one of them. And I think that's a good thing because they've pushed me and they've shown me no, they haven't shown me. I've just observed through their lives what it is that I want, which is pretty cool. That's something underrated about me, is that I have 4 older brothers, so I've seen a lot of things. I think I already touched on this topic, but real education comes from passion and books, certifications, faith, and just going out and doing things and learning what you do and don't like. Self-directed, purposeful, organized, not generalistic. And when you put those all together around the identity that you want to become, a leader, successful, a business owner, all of these things that I am, it's pretty cool. And maybe I'll look back at my life 5 to 10 years down the line, and I'll be like, "Yo, I wish I was still here, like in the unknown, because it's pretty fun. I can't lie." But every book I've read in the past year, I chose it. I wasn't forced to read it by a school curriculum, which makes the book so much more enjoyable because you don't have to write a report on it. But I am writing a report on it. I'm just writing a report on it for you guys. And I think every book that I've read in the past year and every certification that I've attempted has pushed me in a way that I didn't attempt while I was in school. I would just, get stuff done, put the least amount of effort in to get the results, get A's, get B's. And that's not the way to live. You shouldn't live that way. Don't put in minimal effort. I'm a maximal effort kind of guy. And maybe you might not see that in everything that I do, but I really do care about my content. Content is my favorite thing to do. I love making videos for others to inspire them. And when I hear from people that I am inspiring them, it makes my day. And I think this will blossom into consulting and coaching, but I need to show you guys that I am that guy. Maybe somebody will take a shot on me and let me coach them. But I'm going to be building a coaching program around 3 things: life decisions, faith, and faith in yourself, and specialized knowledge. Because not everybody wants the same things as me. And I'm going to have to buy some more specialized knowledge courses. I know that. Because I can't sell yet. I am not a very articulate seller. But eventually I will be. And I think that will change my packaging so much if I can get my point across in fewer words and connect with people on a deeper level. I already know how to do that. But yeah, getting my point across in fewer words would be nice to know how to do. I think the big one for people that they don't really know is their character and identity. Because you can become whoever you want to become. Know that. And you can not optimize, but you can build your habits around the person that you want to become, and then those goals that you want to achieve will just happen if you act. If you act, you will attract. And I'm going to end the video on that because I think that's a great spot to end on. Have a great day.